How's it going, everyone? Matt from AC Hamilton here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Yamaha DTX10. Now this kit comes in two different variations. You can get the mesh variant, which is the one I have here, and you can get the TCS version. It's the same as the DTX8, so you can get it in mesh or in TCS. The TCS is their textured cellular silicon. And then this one has got mesh heads provided by Remo drum heads. So now this drum kit has been out for a little while now, and this is the first opportunity that I've actually had to be able to actually have one out on display and actually do a video with it, because they've been incredibly popular. Every time I get one into the shop, it just goes instantly. So it's just a nice opportunity at the moment that I've got to be able to actually sit down and record something with it. Now the DTX10 comes in two color configurations. You can have this one, which is real wood, and you can have it in black forest, both of which look really nice. I personally prefer the real wood finish because it's quite a lot different than any other electronic drum kit on the market right now that isn't like a boutique kind of electronic drum company. Worth stressing this point that with this kit you actually get the hi-hat stand, and you also get the snare stand completely free. You also get Yamaha's hex rack. Now the hex rack is absolutely fantastic. Comes in multiple configurations and it's absolutely solid as a rock. Nothing is moving at all when you clamp things onto the hex rack. You also get all Yamaha hardware, including their tom mounts, which means you can essentially rotate the toms 360 degrees if you so wish. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but you can do it. Same with the snare, because it's on its own free-floating stand, freestanding like snare stand. You can put it basically wherever you want it, and it's not a problem. What you don't get, obviously, you don't get a kick pedal, you don't get a stool. You don't get sticks or anything to listen to it on, but more than likely you'll have these things anyway. let's get into, so we've got the module. So the module is the Yamaha DTX-ProX module. Comes equipped with 70 preset sounds and then a bunch of user kits there, so you can sort of build your own kit. Like the DTX Pro module before it, which is on the DTX8 and the DTX6, comes equipped with 3 kit modifiers. You got ambience, compression, and effect. So the kit modifiers change the parameters of the drum kit that you have selected depending on what it is you want them to do. So you can change what kind of ambience it is, you can change the type of compression, and you can assign different effects with the effects knob. You just have to go through the menus. And then unlike the DTX8 and the DTX6, this one has a whole sort of bottom row on the module where it's got almost like digital faders, so you can adjust the volumes of the kick, snare, toms, crashes, all stuff like that. And then it's got a big wheel on the left, which makes it incredibly easy to be able to change virtually anything within the module itself. So if you go down from the mixer to instrument, you can basically change what kick you've got or what snare you've got. You can change, if you go down one again, you can change the tuning. If you go down one again, you can change the muffling, all sorts of different things. Now at the top of the module, you've got another big wheel which you can change. Now with these ones, you can assign your different clicks. So you can change them to quarter notes, eighth notes, 16th notes. You can change the tone of the click. You can change the trigger parameters. Now when you first boot up the DTX10, it basically asks you which kit you are using. Now you can change this if you put it onto a different one if you need to. It's also got a built-in recorder, which is nice. And then one of the coolest things about it is it's got a function called live set. Now if you're using this kit for gigging, what you can do is you can load up a bunch of different drum kits that either in the module already or you have made, and you can line them up one after another to correspond with different songs in your set. So if you're playing in like a covers band and you're using this kit, you've got like an indie track, you can put a kit in there which symbolizes like indie kind of sounding drums. And then you've got like a big 80s like ballad. You can change the kit to, you can switch over to the next kit, and then it's got a massive 80s sounding kit with loads of reverb and compression and stuff like that, which is really, really cool. And then on the right side of the kit, you've got a bunch of faders which allow you to change the volume individually depending on whether you are going through headphones or through the line outs. So if you're using this in a live scenario, you can have your headphones plugged into it, so you have your own monitors, like monitor mix, and then you can, if the sound guy's saying, oh well, can you give me a bit more volume, you can individually put the volume of the output up instead of having to just boost the whole thing and then work it back from there. So that's a really nice little touch. And then you've also got 3 more faders which are for click, so you can change the volume of the click individually. Audio, so if you are having backing tracks, you can change the audio of the backing track in there as well. And then your auxiliary in, so if you're, you know, putting any external things in there, you can use that. So all in all, it's a very, very comprehensive module. Obviously, you've got your various buttons for menu, and then if you do make a drum kit, you've got a button that says store, which you can save your drum kit, give it a name. Yeah, it's just all in all, it's an incredibly versatile module, and it just does so much, and it's very powerful. So one more thing to mention is this is the first Yamaha module, or first Yamaha drum module that I can think of that actually has Bluetooth. So if you have this kit at your house and you just play it for your own enjoyment, you can connect your phone, your smart device, or your iPad or your Android or whatever to it. You can connect it to it and play just music through it, and you can play through headphones, you can play through speakers, and you can just play along to your own tracks or anything like that. But I just think that's a really, really cool feature that they've included, which is becoming very standard in the electronic drum world now. So it's good that they've actually put it in. This is the only module that it comes with. It doesn't come on the DTX Pro, the normal DTX Pro. So that was the kit. What did you think? Let us know what you think down in the comments below. I really, really like it. I think the mesh heads feel really, really nice. The ride is really nice under the stick. The snare is incredibly responsive. Just the sounds by themselves are absolutely fantastic. Some of the snare drums that are in this module are absolutely incredible, and the kick drums as well. The kick drums are absolutely fantastic, and just the ease of being able to change things on the fly is just really, really nice to do. So there were a couple of points where I was playing one of the presets, and then the crash was a bit loud, so you just flick up to the mixer and then you bring the crash down a little bit. Snare was too loud, you bring the snare down a little bit. It's just incredibly easy to use. And yeah, I really, really like it. It's definitely a step up from the DTX8 kits and especially the DTX6. It's definitely a contender against some other manufacturers, which we might do a video on comparing the two at some point, which will be cool. Yeah, that's all for now, and we'll see you again next time.